All right, guys, we're back with round two, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Sal on the left, rolling a 6, versus Donnell, Dnasty on the right, playing pure Blackwings. So let's see who's going to go first. Donnell rolled a 3, so Sal will be going first. So this was, both these guys were X1. This was a 14-man tournament. Smaller turnout for this particular tournament. Anyway, Sal opens Upstart and Foolish. So depending on how many undefeateds we have, it's either going to be 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8, or 4 rounds, cut the top 4. So for this particular tournament, it was 4 rounds, and we cut the top 4. So loser here, they don't know it at the time. The loser, you're basically out. Whereas this winner still lives to fight another day. Anyway, let's get to the duel. So Sal, Foolish is the cross porter, and I believe he searched the Panther, and now he activates Convert Contact. So discards. Yeah, this card, for those of you guys who may not know this deck too well, you have to control no monsters, and you send a Neo-Spacian from your hand and your deck, and then you draw 2 cards. So I think this deck is actually pretty solid. It's a pretty solid deck because I'm actually the one who beat Sal round 1. And it's a scary deck because they can fuel their graveyard for Dark Creator really fast. So here's Donnell's hands. Upstart, Torrential, Bottomless, Shura and Whirlwind. So he already got the Dnasty special ready to go. So he discards trade in for Aqua Dolphin, and oh, here comes Mind Crush. Oh, wow, this is interesting. So he gets rid of the Whirlwind. Ooh, you could have hit the Shura as well, because he's going to hit over your Aqua Dolphin with Shura. At least Sal stops the Dnasty special. That was a tough choice if I was in Sal's shoes. Do you hit the Shura, but then he could draw into another Shura, he could draw into Bora. Yeah. That was tough. I don't blame him for calling the Whirlwind. And you're guaranteeing him hit, but I don't know. I don't know the rest of Sal's hand. I probably maybe would have called Whirlwind as well, depending on my hand. But you could also hope that he doesn't draw into a Blackwing off for his turn or off the Upstart. But then you get punished if he does draw another. You get really, really, really punished if he draws another Shura. But again, it just depends on Sal's hand, the rest of Sal's hand. All right, so he took 13. I mean, they got life points over there, so I'm going to go by what they have. So we know Donnell's got Torrential and Bottomless, so let's see what's he going to set here. So most likely the Bottomless. Yeah, he kept Torrential in his hand. So let's see what Sal can do. So Sal's like playing a little different version of this deck. He's playing like Dark Nepthys. I think that's how you pronounce that card's name. And Dark Roserado. He brought both those out against me when we played round 1. So yeah, so now he goes Rhoda. What's he going to Rhoda for? Armageddon or Junk Synchron. I feel like one of the weaknesses of this deck, it's a lot like Zombies, where it gets destroyed by deck dev, and it gets destroyed by oppression. That's the only flaw with this deck. So yeah, like Zombies, you probably have to side in like Trap Stuns and cards to stop those 2 cards. So he summons Junk Synchron, activates the effect. Also, I think pulling the rug is actually pretty good against this deck, because you hit Armageddon Knight and Junk Synchron. Alright, so here he synchros for 5. He probably knows Donnell's got the Bottomless, so maybe he tries to bait it out here if Donnell doesn't have a Kalut or anything. So right away, Donnell's going to go check his grave, probably anticipating a Dark Creator coming down. I mean, this deck has a lot of draw power, so he's highly likely to draw into a Dark Creator. Let's see. Ooh, he doesn't have it, so now he sets 1. So let's see what Donnell can do. So Sal is like, I can't I can't have Donnell do the Dnasty special, so I gotta Mind Crush the Whirlwind. So here he chains Call. I'm guessing does this miss timing? I guess that's what they're debating. Donnell should know this one. He's been a judge before. So yeah, heavy chain. So I'm guessing he still gets it. So he searches another Panther. This card could be good against Blackwings because you can copy Gale. You can copy Sirocco if Donnell leaves a Sirocco up. Okay, so let's see. We know Donnell's got Torrential. That's the only card we know he's got. And he's at 6,000. Hopefully Donnell gave him the life from the upstart. Maybe he forgot. Because he took, what's Aqua Dolphin's attack? I don't know Aqua Dolphin's attack. But he hit over the Dolphin with Shura, and then he hit directly with the Gale. So yeah, I think maybe Donnell forgot to give him the 1,000 life points for upstart. But we're going by their calculations, not mine, because theirs is more accurate. If they forgot about upstart, and to be honest, sometimes I forget as well. I need to start doing that also. I just need, as soon as I activate upstart, go and give him the 1,000, because sometimes I'll wait to give it to him, and people miss it. All right, so another Shura from Donnell. So 1836, 39. Yeah, if he has a Kalut, this is game already. Unless Sal's got Trag or Gores or Battle Fade or something like that. Yeah, but I'm almost, yeah, Donnell definitely forgot to give him the 1,000 for upstart. I think. Because let's see, that's 31. So Donnell did not have the Kalut, luckily for Sal, and now he's set to back row. But he's at 11, man. With a Gale, with maybe Torrential Set or another card, and here comes another Convert Contact. So what happened with Sal and I when we played round 1, he actually ran out of Neo-Spacians to activate that Convert Contact. So I wonder like what the ratios are, like how many Neo-Spacians they play. That's one thing that happened when we played. He had a dead Convert Contact. I think it happened when he played against Los as well. So he MSTs, Donnell's Torrential that we knew he had, and here comes Armageddon Knight. Sends Plague. So Sal should know that Donnell does not have Kalut. So you can go for a Goyo the Gale maybe. Yeah, because if he had Kalut, he would have went for game. So Plague gets banished. But if you Goyo the Gale, I bet you have to attack the Gale. Yeah, he has to. It's unfortunate, but you have to take it. Otherwise, he's just going to half your Goyo. And now he halves one of the Shuras. But he has no back row to protect him. So what Donnell's probably going to do here is Shura attack the Gale. Bring out Vayu, so at least he has already a way to deal with Goyo. And he's just going to double Kalut him. Wait. Why didn't you Kalut him for game last turn? Yes. Why didn't he just Kalut him for game last turn if he had both of them? That's weird. What the heck? I don't know, but that was game. Double Kalut. I don't know why Donnell didn't finish him off last turn. Anyway, here comes Sal with the Trap Dust Shoot. So his Whirlwind, Allure, Torrential, Mirror Forge, Bottomless. Donnell's not gonna Allure here. He's just gonna set. If I'm Donnell, I set Torrential and Bottomless. That's what I would do, and just hope that he doesn't pro heavy you. But people love doing the pro heavy, man. I'd be a little scared, but if I'm Donnell, I probably set both. Because a lot of people side in Dust Tornado against Blackwings. So if I'm Donnell, I would probably set Torrential and Bottomless. I would set both. If he pro heavies me, screw it. See, I don't mind this play either, but like a lot of people side Dust Tornado against Blackwings, like 2 or 3, sometimes even 3. Okay, now you can set the Torrential and the Bottomless if you don't draw a Dark off Allure. I think that's why Donnell only set 1. He was afraid of Sal pro heavying him. But it's far more likely for it to be a Dust Tornado or an MST, so I probably would have went. But at the same time, something to think about is maybe Sal would hold the Dust for the Whirlwind. It's possible. That's another possibility. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a slow game until Donnell draws a Dark, so maybe he's drawing all spells and traps. One thing that's funny is Donnell was, because I helped him build this Blackwing deck, he told me he draws all monsters. That you didn't draw all monsters this game. If you're watching Donnell, look at this game. You didn't draw all monsters. Looks like you're drawing pretty good to me. You open Whirlwind game 1 and 2. Anyway, now Sal's drawing. He's got Brain Control in hand. Let's see. What's Sal going to do? So he sets. What do you set in this deck? It could be a sidecar, like a snowman or something. Sangan, does this deck play Sangan? Okay, so here comes Whirlwind. So Donnell does have a lot of monsters now. So he's probably going to search the value and then allure it away. I think that's what he's going to do. That's my guess. But since I know Donnell's deck because I helped him build it, he's only playing one value. I know some people like two values, but like, just drawing it sucks. I'd rather just play one. Oh, he set the wait. He set allure first turn. Oh wow, is that the card or is that the one below the Gale? So he draws two. Now, oh, he sided in Nobleman Extermination. That card's pretty good. Donnell likes that card just like I do. So anyway, he attacks over the Panther with Gale. But I feel like that card's better if you're siding it for like pulling the rug, like if you're playing Monarchs. Because they can't chain it. Alright, so let's see what's Donnell going to do now. He sets another back row. So he's got Kalut. Is that Shura? Oh, Dark Arm. Oh, that Ghost Rare Dark Arm. So he's probably going to go for either Gale or Whirlwind. Ooh, he chooses the back row. Chain Torrential. Chain Trap Stun. Oh, man. Wait, did you not set the bottomless? You could have chained bottomless. He didn't set the bottomless. See? Okay, so I want to talk about this. And in that scenario, I would not set Mirror Force. I set bottomless and torrential because, oh man, had he set the, yeah, I think that was a mistake on Donnell's part. Right now, Sal has no monsters. He had no monsters on the field except that set Panther, right? I would rather keep the Mirror Force because you can't activate, like staring down Dark Arm right now. Would you rather have bottomless or Mirror Force in your hand? I'd rather have Mirror Force. Let's say Donnell wastes all his darks. Then you have the Mirror Force. So I think that was a wrong sequencing on Donnell's part. Like me, I set bottomless torrential first. Mirror Force is probably like the last card I would set. And Deep Prison because those cards, I can activate them whenever. So Donnell's getting punished here for setting that Mirror Force instead of the bottomless. Yep, he's got the bottomless now. Staring down Dark Arm. If that was Mirror Force, maybe you can force him to use all his pops. And maybe you could set some bluffs as well. Yeah, that was a mistake on Donnell's part. So let's see what he does. Nobleman's hits that one. It's Mirror Force, so both their Mirror Forces are gone, but they both still need to shuffle their decks. Let's hope they remember. And now he MSTs the other back row, which is my body. Yeah, I like that torrential Mirror Force. I would, like I said, I would have said torrential and bottomless. Mirror Force is probably the last card I set in that scenario. Here comes Upstart. So now Sal's at 9,000. But to be fair, Donnell, depending on the rest of his hand, he might still have plays. Because Sal doesn't have many cards in his hand. Yeah, here comes Shura. We know he's got. So yeah, he can wipe his field. Shura, Special Bora, and then yeah, this is looking okay for Donnell. Come on, man, just attack him. What's taking so long? You see this? See, that was me. I was like, oh, summon Shura, attack. Kalut, let's go, run it. So what are his targets? Gale's gone, Value's gone. The only thing you could get out is Kalut. I just want to point out, like, Donnell just takes forever to make these choices, and then he gets mad at me for calling him slow. Look at this. Kalut's your only option. Yeah, it's like, you either bring out the Kalut or you don't. Now you're checking his grave. Come on, Donnell. Look at this. It's like either A, you bring out the Kalut or you don't. It's not that hard, man. But Donnell's going to come in the comments and he's going to try to defend himself. And he's going to talk, he's going to say something bad about me. Then we'll just, it's just, this happens every time. All right, so he doesn't attack here. So he's probably playing around Gores. So 83, 38. I wonder what back row Donnell set. I mean, Dark Arm's gone. I guess he's playing around Dark Creator. Mirror Force is gone. Yeah, Mirror Force is gone, and so Donnell pokes him for 14. Oh, so we know Donnell's other back row is bottomless. But again, he should have had Mirror Force right now. 14, 17. I wonder if he's going to hit with the Shura. Yeah, he does. No, I don't think he hit with the Shura. Yeah, I think he's trying to play around Gores, like if Sal like MSTs or Dust Tornadoes him and drops Gores. I don't know what they're arguing about. We'll see. Can Sal get out of this one? He's got a bunch of cards in hand, but like he needs like Dark Creator. Like even Junk Synchron. What does Junk Synchron do here? He makes Catastor. I mean, it's okay. I'm just trying to think what Sal can do. Sets another back row. Yeah, this is not looking good for our boy Sal. He's got a lot of cards, but he can't really do much from the looks of it. And if Donnell has Icarus, maybe he's got another My Body or he sighted in Starlight Road. So he summons Mole and passes. All right, so no Icarus from Donnell. Maybe he sighted him out. I know he's playing 3. Okay, here comes Storm. And Sal scoops to Storm. So congrats to Donnell. Wins round 2. Lives to fight another day. Sal's basically out. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. And we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.